Hello and welcome to my new channel, The Whispers of Your Heart. So if you want to skip the intro, you can go in the description box. You will find a timestamp for the beginning of your reading. So I started a channel in French about a year ago, and I was called to broaden the scale of what I have to share, and so I decided to create a new channel in English. So my English isn't perfect. I am a native speaker, but I've been living in France for a very, very long time, and I speak English less and less. Every couple of weeks I have a chat with my dad, and that's about it most of the time. I used to be an English teacher, but I no longer am. So forgive me if sometimes I stumble on a word or I mispronounce something, or if I hesitate. And what's funny is that when I do my readings in French, very often the words come to me in English and I have to translate them into French. But anyway, so that's for that. And I also wanted to tell you that my readings are not here to tell you your fortune, but to help you and guide you along your path, and to help you grow, help you heal, change, transform, fulfill your goals, your life, and every time try to support you also and understand why you are facing certain challenges, what's blocking you, and at times I will even be able to share some advice to help you unblock situations and improve your life in general. Of course, you can check your moon sign, your rising sign, and sometimes I will also tell you to check your north and south node signs. In mid-month readings, you will have timestamps in the description box. I don't know yet if I will be doing weekly readings. I might not, but at least for mid-month readings and monthly readings, you will have timestamps. So this is what I had to share, and now I hope you enjoy your reading, and please, of course, like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I will see you immediately for your reading. Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading for mid-February 2024. So it seems to be quite an active period of time. Many things seem to be happening, and there is an idea of change that seems to be brewing somewhere. Many of you have recently had some kind of accomplishment, but it seems now that things are challenging, and that accomplishment was a kind of peek into what is waiting for you. So bear that in mind. At the present moment, what I'm seeing is that there's something that that could be draining your energy, and that is not worth the effort you're putting into it. It could also mean that you might be considering giving up on something that is not giving you the rewards you wanted. But clearly, overall, there is this idea of something that you need to take control of and perhaps adjust the way you do things. Perhaps you should let go of some things you're doing if you're doing too much at the same time, too many things at the same time. But what it's saying is that in spite of perhaps an impression of chaos that might come up at times, that you might feel, don't get despondent, okay, even if it's tempting. These challenges are there to tweak the path that you're taking, but also to make you see where you should go. And in spite of that, thing is, we do also have very good circumstances regarding some of your relationships. We have extremely happy moments. Some of you may actually travel to meet some people that you love. You, at times throughout these 2 weeks, you will be in close agreement with your loved ones or your friends, unexpected pleasures coming up, really pleasant situations that will help you maybe navigate through the chaos, because there is something that you're not seeing at the moment, either because it's hidden from you, it could be some important information. So trust your gut if you have the impression that you don't know everything about certain situations, and you will anyway learn about something at some point. And what it's telling me is that there's something that you're doing that is not good for you, that again says that it's draining your energy, or that it's leading you in the wrong direction, and it may at some point cause complications for you. But bear in mind that if there's something unpleasant that takes place, it's a blessing in disguise, okay? And don't worry, it's not as I'm probably making it sound a bit heavy, but it's not that bad. I mean, it's just a few things that are disrupting what you've put into motion, and but it's just there to show you something, okay? There also could be some money you're expecting that will be delayed, but don't worry, you're going to get it. Nothing to worry about there. But all these things are going to make you doubt a little. If you have something that's driving you, don't let it go. Okay, it's important to keep going with that, and don't, become privy to all these negative thoughts. Don't start thinking that all is going to go wrong, or that you're useless, or that, don't get into a negative attitude, negative, way of thinking. But these 2 weeks are probably, for many of you, going to show you who is deceiving you, or what is deceiving you. However, in spite of that, I repeat, you do have people that are good for you, that are helpful, a tight-knit, kind of community around you, or you will meet new people with whom you will create this warm and welcoming atmosphere. Now, we're going to get to what needs to be healed, transformed, what you can work on, because the current energies will be helping you around that. Okay, so there's something amiss here in a way. So we have laughter, which is a chance card. So sorry, these cards are in French. And we have wrong attitude, negative attitude, behavior, whatever. So there's something here that perhaps you hadn't realized was making people around you feel rejected or neglected. It may also be that as a way of protecting yourself, you could at times have a cynical attitude with some people, or you may make fun of certain things that deep down perhaps you shouldn't be doing. It also, for some people, says that you might have stopped doing things that you enjoyed, things that made you happy, that made you laugh, for the sake of a belief or a set of beliefs or something. It is a time to readjust this. And not throw away what's good in your life, okay? The circumstances are going to help you also understand, because perhaps there's going to be some kind of mirroring here, and something is going to happen, and you are going to feel as if you were rejected, or maybe not rejected, but disregarded. And if it happens, and this is really important because it can be a turning point for you in your healing, in your progress, look at it from another perspective and understand what it is showing you of yourself. There will be a message there for you. And what else do we have here? Okay. So we have knowledge here. So it's something you know about. You may actually receive a kind of revelation at some point that is going to help you clear your mind and see through the drama, see through the veil, and know exactly what you need to do next, where it's going, okay? Okay, the calling for the period, for this period of time. So I've got 2 cards here. The Sweat Lodge. So they're in French too. I'm sorry about that. And the Hummingbird. I love this card. So it's interesting to have both because it does, in a way, summarize what I've been telling you. As I said, many of you might have had a kind of success or accomplishment, recognition recently, and this kind of chaotic in-between period is here to push you to get into yourself and see what you need to change. And it's something you know, okay? Normally you should know about it, but perhaps you're refusing to look at it. And it's also inviting you to look deep into yourself to see what you really want. And with the hummingbird, you see, you're called to something higher. You are called to expand even more. And as I said before, and I remember, I think I told you at some point in the beginning, that what had happened to you recently was a kind of, a sneak peek into what's waiting for you out there. And you're asked to fly towards that. So you need to expand your wings and aim toward that higher goal, that higher perspective, that higher achievement. And it's got to come, of course, from deep inside of you. Okay, it has to come from, it's a soul calling. It's your higher self that is inviting you on this path. Okay, and we have Mars here to go with it. And Mars is telling you that is calling you into action, okay? Calling you into action without, being aggressive or anything, and without overdoing things. But it's mainly the drive, okay? The drive, as I said, has got to come from deep within you. And here, it's a sign of passion, okay? It's the passion that you have inside that really needs to be opened up. Because there is something that is blocking it. The challenge for this month. Okay, modesty. So if it's linked to the past success, don't be arrogant about it or, don't brag. But it's also something that is calling you to readjust your energies, balance, adjustment, and fairness also. And it's showing you that even if something doesn't work according to plan in this period, it doesn't mean that it's doomed. Not at all. As I told you, don't get despondent over little hiccups on the road, and be constant in your endeavours, and don't debase yourself, but don't, show off. Okay, I don't know why I've got this. Some of you might have this wish to do it as a way of just for fun, but it might not be taken the right way. And what will these 2 weeks bring to you? So we have the Two of Roses. So we do have some important news messages coming in. And as I said, we have two things. First of all, you need to realign. Okay, there's something amiss here inside of you. That's one thing. The second thing is, indeed, there's going to be something a bit unpleasant, but it's there to set you back on the right track. And it's not something dramatic. It can be a kind of argument. So don't lash out if something like that happens in your life. It's also going to, if there is any kind of argument with someone or with a group of people, it's actually there to show you a kind of truth. And it might also mean that, as I said before, you will be realigning yourself after all this happens. You need to go through this to create a new kind of balance. And trust. Okay, confiance, trust. Trust the process. Trust that you are guided and protected, and everything is going to work out fine. What is happening here has a reason. So don't, for the third time, don't get too despondent over it, and understand what it's showing you. Okay, and one last message. Okay, we have this card that mentions a change of jobs, change of position, but it's not necessarily like that you need to take it. It means that you are meant for something higher, and which is the message of the hummingbird. So you need to leave room for that, and that's why these things may be happening at the moment too. That's what I have for you, Taurus, and I hope you have a lovely time, and I'll see you soon. Bye.